Today is National Poetry Day, so I thought we'd take a look at poetry through young eyes. And by chance, I got an email from a colleague in London called Matthew Lynch. Now, Matthew is a freelance producer. He'd met up with a children's poet, a man by the name of David Whitehead. David is 93 years young. David's poem, I'm Riding on a Giant, was used in the Key Stage 1 English Reading SATS exam paper in May of this year. Now, that means that every child aged 5 or 6 in the whole of England and Wales read this poem. David lives in Cornwall, and he read the poem for Matt.
I'm riding on a giant. I'm riding on a giant. I'm way up in the sky, looking down on everyone from higher up than high. I'm holding tight to giants' ears as we stride along the street, shouting down at people, "Hey, mind my giant's feet." We're ducking down through doorways. We're walking over walls. I'm safe as houses way up here. My giant never falls. People down below us, they simply stop and stare. And when they see our shadow, oh wow, they get a scare. I'm taller than the treetops. I'm high enough to fly. Another centimetre and I'd bump into the sky. I've been riding on my giant. Oh, what a day I've had. I'm not afraid of giants, because this giant is my dad.
I love that. I think that is just the cutest thing. Now, David, as I say, lives in Cornwall. You can see him reading the poem on YouTube, and he's also got a Facebook page. His name is David Whitehead, children's poet. My own particular favourite, and I have to say he does write fairly short poems. He wrote one called My Pet Mouse. It's been read and performed as far afield as Hong Kong. Here, once again, is David reading his own poem.
My pet mouse. I have a friendly little mouse. He is my special pet. I keep him safely on a lead. I haven't lost him yet. I never need to feed him, not even bits of cheese. He's never chased by any cat, and he does just as I please. He likes it when I stroke him, for he's smooth and grey and fat. He helps me sometimes with my games, when he runs around my mat. I've never ever known a mouse that could really be much cuter. He's my extra special electric mouse that works my home computer.
Isn't that just delightful? What a lovely twist. That's what short poetry should sound like. Celebrating National Poetry Day on BBC Radio Cornwall with children's poet and Cornish resident David Whitehead. Young man, just 93. He's got a YouTube channel. He's got a Facebook page. You can go along and see him in front of the fire at his son's home where he lives in Cornwall, sitting reading all of his poems, or a lot of them anyway. So I would suggest take the chance, particularly with the youngsters. They will absolutely love it.